Hey there, welcome to Red State Update. My name's Jackie Bros.
Jackie? Folks, people, it's Dunlap, your friend, close friend, and I think it's starting to look like I really think he's won me over. I think I'm going to vote for Trump. I mean, I'll tell you what, the last time we did the podcast, it was a week and a half ago maybe? We're running a little late on this one.
Labor Day.
Labor Day holiday. You know how it is. I probably would have said I hated Donald Trump, the president of the United States.
Well, yeah.
But since then, there's been so many things he's done, like when he called soldiers, American soldiers, suckers and losers, and really kind of doubled down on the ones that are hurt and dead.
No, even, no.
And then how he's having the federal government step in and defend his rape case.
Okay, enough. No.
Because before that, and I was like, okay, well, now that's interesting. I mean, that's unusual for a president.
Interesting.
Horrifying. He announced a Supreme Court list that had Tom Cotton and Ted Cruz on it. Which
Lying Ted Cruz. All
lying
does
Ted
lie.
Cruz.
Put him on there.
Then it was his gender reveal party, right? Where he was like, Trump was having a baby and he set off a explosive device and it caught California on fire. Was that him too?
I know you're making fun now because he was trying to tell me what that was. You didn't say he had nothing to do with it. It's a what thing is it? A gender what?
And then he also come out and I guess in this Bob Woodward, and so all that, sure, that's okay. Well, this is somebody who's really trying to win my vote. And then after that, he comes out and in this Bob Woodward book, it says that he knew how bad COVID was, but then come out and was like, kids can't get it. Don't worry. It's just like the flu. And then Bob Woodward has him on tape saying, it's not the flu. It's not the flu, Bob. So I think that I'm definitely going to. The thing is, there's somebody who's saying this for real, right?
Hey,
I'm doing like a funny opening bit, like it's pretty hilarious.
Somebody, he still got people out there. He went on, handed it tonight, and said, "Lord knows what." I made a bunch of gibberish like he always does. No, he's on tape now. He's on. They're playing the damn tape. Batman's playing the Penguin. And there they all got mad and threw groceries at him. Remember Batman? We're supposed to throw groceries at him, not have boat parades.
And the Penguin had a boat parade too, didn't he?
Well, the big duck had a duck boat. Yeah, I didn't say that he didn't have any other. I mean, that's enough.
In defense of the Penguin from Batman Returns, we did not see the 40% of Gotham that supported him no matter what. When Sean Hannity had to tell the Penguin how much money his campaign still had because of all the crooks, because his campaign only hired crooks. This would be a problem if you were a supervillain and you only hired like henchmen and crooks and thugs to run your operations. They would just steal from you, right? I don't understand why the Joker can afford like a giant purple car, because I'd imagine all the crooks that he hires would just steal all the money from him. That's probably what happened to Trump.
Well, they might as well steal it. He just throws it out in a balloon or something, doesn't he? He don't burn it up. What does the Joker do with money?
I think he has a big party, and he throws all the money to the people at the party.
Yeah.
That's the big difference between the Joker and Trump.
Hell, Joker be a better president than this.
The Joker, not the new Joker in the movie.
I can't keep up how many of them don't know who's who. Jack Nicklaus is what I think. I don't know all of them.
You go down to the comic book store, wear your mask, get the new comic book. There's comic book called Three Jokers, but how the Jokers is really three Jokers. I don't know. It's all bullshit. Jackie, listen to me. And plus, Batman got COVID.
I heard
Probably
that. I heard that.
Trump-
I didn't want to see that new Batman anyway. I don't care about that. I mean, I hope he's all right. I don't want him. I ain't glad he's sick. I'm just saying, it ain't such a blow to me.
You weren't going to see it whether he got COVID or not. He didn't need to get COVID to keep you from seeing
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I wish him the best. I don't want Batman sick.
I do too. The difference between the Joker and Donald Trump, the Joker in the original 1989 Batman, the Joker come out, threw a bunch of money around, and all the dumbasses in Gotham were like, hey, this is great. Trump would come out and say, I'm going to throw a bunch of money around. And then nobody would ever get that money, but they'd still vote for him. Like Mitch McConnell would fuck it up somehow.
Hey, watch your mouth.
But he would promise that he's going to have a big party man, money shower and crazy time. And it just doesn't happen. And then he'd be on tape talking to Bob Woodward saying, this town needs an enema. And and the media would be like, are they talking? Who's the shit in this town? Is it the people he promised the money to? And those people, 40% of them would still vote for him.
He wasn't talking to Woodward. I mean, he's talking to him, but he kissing up to him. He just showing off. He like, look how smart. I really know what's going on with this virus. I know you do too, because you smart book reporter, on and on, as if, yeah, here's what I know. Yeah, it's bad for kids. Yeah, it gets people all and it's in the air. It just flows in the air. It ain't like touching. I mean, this is almost literally what he said verbatim, what I'm doing right now. And then also told it, I know this is the most important thing because, 200,000 Americans are dead, probably more than that by the time anybody listens to this. That's what the focus should be on that. But, he also told about, I got this new nuclear weapon you wouldn't believe. This is really something. Well, I got you on the phone here. You taping me. What is he said to Putin and Kim Jong? I mean, this is a reporter he's trying to, butter up. He's trying to impress. Granted, ain't a Bob Woodward reporter. He's a fancy reporter, but still. What the hell? Hours on the phone with Putin over there, nobody around him. Going over to North Korea. What the hell?
Just talking to Trump, if you're Bob Woodward, he begged Bob Woodward to talk to him.
Yeah.
That's a compliment. Like, you don't have to write him a flowery poem like Kim Jong-un. You just have to, talk to him, honestly. Kim Jong-un did too much. I guess he was like, I'm really going to reel this motherfucker in.
Hey.
I'm going to catfish. Is it catfishing if it's really you? I mean, kind of. I could go for some catfish right now. Is Captain D still open?
Right now.
Hey, speaking of things at the bottom of the lake, did you hear about the boat parade?
A bunch of them sank, yeah.
We're all over the map here. We're going to tie it together. Listen, folks, if you stick around to the end of this podcast, we are going to tie everything together in such a perfect bow.
Wow.
That you can play it for people, and they'll say, that's it, impeach him. Put me on a plane to Washington, D.C. right now. I'll get him out myself. That's what people will say when they hear how we tie together all the multiple incriminating threads and the different cases of rot that are crippling this country. People will say, man, they really presented a case of Trump's got to go.
It's time for America to pull up his damn britches and act like a damn adult. Adults don't throw boat parades. When hundreds of thousands of Americans are dying, they don't let's figure this out. We got to quarantine. Now, let's have a boat parade. The one person in the room says that he's the one. I don't know what the hell's wrong with the country. It's pitiful.
I heard after the big boat parade, they had the big boat parade for Trump
Did they have boat parades
Texas.
before this? I don't remember any time there being boat parades on a regular basis. I don't. This is something new, right?
If they did have boat parades, I think it was just called 4th of July at the lake.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know if anybody ever called it a boat parade. If they did, the thing is, and this is how you know that Trump has permanently damaged his country, nobody would have give a shit. Now we live in America where people say, oh, yeah, boat parade. People are like, oh, boat parade. I'm going to write an article about that. Who gives a shit about a fucking boat parade?
Hey.
You got a boat? Like, hey, that motherfucker got a boat. Like, there's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole parade of them. Let's avoid the water. Boat parade. If somebody, we're having a big boat parade for whatever, people say, what? No. A boat parade? Like a real parade is bad enough.
I don't care for them either way. The real parade, you run the risk of something running over you. And a boat parade, you drown. I think that's, and get run over. Both. There's two on a boat parade.
Boat parade is just a parade of people who either got something that they can't afford, that they want to show off to people who are worse than them because they can actually afford the thing. And there's life jackets, and everybody probably smells like coconut oil, and just a big bunch of pale ass, distended stomachs just waddling around on a fucking trying not to slip. I've never been on a boat. I don't really know.
I just don't. The words don't even go together for me. If I never heard a boat parade, if you'd have said, "Hey, you see that boat parade?" I would have thought it'd be like a cable guy movie or something for children. What boat parade? No, it's real. It's real. What the hell are you talking about?
I think that was the Pixar. They did Cars, and then they did Planes, and then didn't they do Boat Parade?
Oh, that's right. Mater Boat Parade. Yeah.
Mater Boat Parade.
Mater's his cousin. Is his cousin. I can't remember his name. Mater too. Maybe I don't know. Something like Mater, but not. It wasn't. He was his.
I think they just called him Boat Mater.
Oh, that's it. That's right.
Boat Mater. They come out, hey, let's go out there. So, nobody died of that boat parade, did they?
I hope not. I mean, we
don't know how many of them caught COVID yet.
That's about 2 weeks from now. We'll see. I don't know.
It probably doesn't help when you catch it if you immediately have to swim for your life.
We're going to find out there ain't nothing you can get on and not get it. A bunch of motorcycles. No. But no, you get it on a motorcycle. Well, all right, out on the boat, we go on the boat. No. You can get caught on a boat. Guess go down all the,
If you just want to bring, all you get all your vehicles together to show that you hate black people, it's something bad's going to happen. Something bad's going to happen. Like people, all these churches that are backing Trump and the preachers and the Falwells. I mean, look at this example. I know a lot of people who don't like Trump are also suffering, but at what point do you think that Trump was brought here by God, put here by God, which I've heard from so many evangelical supporters of Trump? When does that not turn into, oh no, he's punishing us for electing Trump? This all seems much more in the punishment line.
You read the book of Job. That's what he's doing to us now. The only reason I think God is doing this, testing us, or just show you how stupid we really are. Go look in the damn mirror, America. Here, take his.
I don't like to believe in an Old Testament vengeful God who punishes people for their mistakes, but I also don't like to believe in an America that would elect Donald Trump. Something tells me that if God is not an Old Testament, if God, I used to be an Old Testament God, but I've changed. I don't need to behave that way unless you really push me to the limit. And then 2016 rolls around. The guy's like, I can't, they are testing me. They're about to flunk. Everything's on fire. So they had a boat parade. So I did hear that down at Hunter Schooley Reservoir, they're going to have another boat parade, but they announced it before the boat parade sank in Texas. So are they just going to continue to have like other post-sinking boat parades? Are they mad at the boat paraders who sank? We'll show them how it's done.
They didn't help him, did they? Did it like you think if y'all on a parade, mine's going under, help me or whatever, but I don't know. I didn't say none of it. Everybody's screaming Trump so loud you probably can't hear what's happening next to you.
You remember an Obama flag?
Nope.
I remember we were not fond of Obama. I don't know if you can recall back that far, but we were not big fans of Obama. He didn't have a flag, did he?
I don't think he ever had an Obama flag. Nope.
It was just America flag. Or Bush Jr. He didn't have a separate Bush flag. Nope. People loved Bush. Remember, like he stood up on that garbage after 9/11. Like, come on, let's get it together. We got a lot of countries to invade. Come on. People, he had like 102% approval rating after 9/11. Remember? Nobody put him on a flag.
Remember, he got off a jet. Remember? All right, you got a fighter jet. You could put that on a flag or something.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. He had a banner.
Yeah, that's different than a flag. Yeah, it's different.
Or Clinton never had a flag, I don't believe, did he?
I don't even want to think what that would be.
Mm-mm. Yeah, can we get this clean one more time?
All right.
I just don't remember Reagan never had a flag. Like, usually the people like the flag, the American flag.
No.
Some of the people that like you.
Not by itself. No, American flag ain't good no more by itself. It got to go side by side, and eventually you ain't gonna need the American one. You watch and see if he gets in again. I've already told myself they're gonna win. I know polls this, polls that. Yeah, but I'm just go ahead and prepare for the worst because it is gonna get worse.
How he called soldiers suckers.
That you know how that now
what's in it for them? But he is going to win. I know. I'm with you, Jackie. I know Biden is 40 points ahead, and they literal tapes of Trump saying, people will die. Yeah, it's bad. A bunch of people are going to die. A bunch of them. I don't know where we're going to put them, but he's going to win. I'm not trying to take away your right to hope.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong and I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to hope for that instead of hoping for a Biden presidency because that's the best I can do. Hope I'm wrong.
But what are we worried about? Intimidation at the polls. Russians. They're on Facebook already. Facebook. All the Fox News. All you have to do is bring out his paid liars like Sarah Huckabee Sanders comes out of retirement to lie one more time. People are like, well, I guess he didn't say that about soldiers. Sarah Huckabee Sanders says she was there. She probably wasn't even there. Did she even work there? How do we know for sure? You can't take anybody.
You remember back in, me and you was there at the time up in New Hampshire. This is when he was running. And he got mad the one night and said, I ain't going to show up to debate. And instead, I'm going to have a big charity. We're going to raise so much money for soldiers. If I remember correctly, that was for soldiers. How long? It didn't take too long for, was it before or after he became president that they finally made him pay that? Because it took a while, if I remember correctly. Like, what soldiers is he talking about? Did he ever give anybody any money? No, he didn't. Well, maybe, call him out on that.
Did we ever make sure the check cleared?
Hell, who knows? Now, listen, there's some Trump people, you know damn well, you see how he talks on TV everywhere else. Don't nobody, you can't just sit there, he never would say something like this. It's exactly what he says about everything. Why do you think he's going to treat soldiers any different than anybody else? He don't give a damn. And what I'm saying about is people in this country, some of them are probably on the boat out there, some of them miss. He got everybody into his way of thinking. It's all for you and nobody else. They cheered him on in a debate with Hillary Clinton before he got in there, where he talked about scheming and scamming. I got this. I paid hardly, nothing for that steal from China. I ripped America off. And this is the man that you put. What did you think he was going to do when he got in there? He's a crook. He's a no good asshole. Excuse me, can't say that. It don't make a damn bit of sense for me. I'll never figure it out.
He'll say, I'm going to pass a law outlawing burning a flag. Oh, get these thugs off the football field. They kneeling for the damn national anthem. And then he's talking to... what was in it for them? I don't understand. I thought they were smart. Why is he a soldier? why did he go like he doesn't understand? He knows the things to say to rile people up, but the people who get riled up, what do they want? I mean, if they like Trump, I know a lot of people are not seeing all the news and they're getting a lot of propaganda and they don't hear everything. And when they do hear it, it's presented to them via Sarah Huckabee Sanders on a Facebook post that your uncle put up. And not one of the good uncles, the worst one. But what do the people who like Trump and get mad about the flag and the anthem, besides racism, what do they want that flag and that anthem to stand for? Because all that is happening now is selfishness. I got mine. I'm white. Nobody else matters.
That's what he put in people's minds. So I guarantee you, some people out there, and you'll be ashamed, you'll never admit it. But when you heard Trump said that about soldiers, you thought about it a minute and said, well, hell, he right. I know you did.
There's people who said, he's right. There's people who said, he didn't say that. And then there's people on the cusp of this that have to be getting suspicious. Have to be going, well, shit, maybe he did say that. Now, I don't know if any of them people would ever not vote for Trump, that they like Trump, but they're some of this stuff's starting to come out. It's all piling up. They're tired of it. They're like, how did he say that about soldiers? And maybe they agree with him, but there is still enough people in this country who grew up with these ideas of thank you for your service that are going to go, I mean, yeah, that maybe, but we're not supposed to vote for the person who says that about soldiers. If he's saying that about soldiers, what's the Antifa people? Do they like soldiers? Who like soldiers? Who am I supposed to vote for? Is it AOC? Is she a soldier? I'm confused. It is a change. There's been some sort of change where nobody cares about old ideas. He's using the words from Reagan times. They don't care about none of the bullshit of it. He's like, fuck this shit. Hey. But you better stand up for the anthem unless, I tell you not to because you're white or you paid people to give me a donation or whatever. It's confusing, and that's why we're afraid he's going to win. Jackie, I don't know how. Like, he's going to win. Then everybody over the age of 50 who voted for him is going to get COVID and die.
Yep.
And they'll die happy. They won't be mad at him. Like, he'll be on TV, like reading their names off. I killed this one. I killed that one. They all voted for me. Like, he'll know because they rigged the election, and he'll know exactly. Look, I'm not saying this should keep you from voting. I'm saying vote.
No, I hope we're wrong. Get your butt out there. Get as many people out there as you can. Tell everyone. Get up. I mean, this week alone, hopefully that would. Some people say, "Oh, everything's the same," left and right. I don't get in that. What one of them is as you could say a mass murder. thousands of people could be alive right now if he just said, because his people will do anything he tells them to. He could have come out the next day, put on his MAGA mask. He could have made money. He could have had saved people. He could have done that, and he didn't. And he knew what was going to happen.
And how many people have you seen on Facebook or Twitter? It's whatever you're on with other stupid people and seen people go, it's just the flu. It's no worse than the flu. They still saying that. They're still trying to prove it with. Well, if
listen to the tape of the president. Oh, it's worse than the flu. I tell you what. You think this is the flu? Buddy. This is bad. Listen to the damn president.
All he had to do was come out and say something like that, but he still won't do it.
We didn't do it. Didn't do it. Thousands of Americans
did. The tape of him. The tape of him is, play it down. He likes to play it down.
Play it down. Yeah, play it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The last thing this country needs is panic. It'd be much better if we kill hundreds of thousands.
Oh, that's right. He don't want the country to panic. Terrorists are taking over the streets. When it comes to viruses, no, don't panic. When it comes to protesting, they're going to come into your house. They're going to drag you out of your house and set you on fire like a police station. Don't want people to panic. Hell.
I know it's privilege to say you're going to leave the country if Trump wins, but I'm not saying I'll move to Canada. I'm saying I got to get the hell out of here.
If you
I know we're not supposed
alive.
to leave. We're supposed to stay here and fight. I'm just saying, and I agree with that. We should stay here. We should fight for the people who don't have the privilege of leaving. Unfortunately, I, however, do have to get the fuck out, and I will be heading to. I will be leaving the country as fast as if I'm one of them Kenny Chesney songs about living on a Mexican beach. I'm going to just get on a boat. I'm just going to my first boat ride. I'm just going to maybe I'll dig one up from Lake Travis, and I'm just going to try to get to. I don't know, like one of them sleeping under a tree like a Jimmy Buffett. Is that what the songs are about?
I had cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. I had to. Sorry to leave you, but I had to go. There's a margarita waiting down in Mexico, like that.
Yeah.
Had to run out of daiquiris. I run out of fucks.
Hey.
I had to run away from the Trumpies and their thin blue line trucks. That's all I got. But that's how fast I'll be down there. That's another margarita, Mexico, November 4th morning. Y'all come with me. We'll just gentrify it.
Here's the thing.
know. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. It's hard to keep up with. I try to do it every week. Let's do it on here. I think we've done it before. Is how many people put out a book on him, an awful, terrible book this week, and then how many people that work for him probably going to jail.
Well, there's at least 2 books.
There's his Cohen book. Now his niece put out a book. That was a while back though. I can't keep up all the books. So
but there are more coming. What's the other books? I can't even remember. The Woodward book. Hopefully,
some more of his administration will be going to jail too. I hope. We can all hope for that. That's one thing. If it wins, it ain't gonna happen. But otherwise, I think some of them may be looking at some time going away somewhere. Lucy Doucey, the Postmaster General. They asked him point blank in there. He said, "No, I didn't do that." And then all this come out that he did. So they're gonna look into that.
He was paying people to make political donations and then reimbursing them.
You pay them back. Give a bunch of money. That's the way. Yeah, illegal. Of course, illegal don't mean nothing. I mean, as we see every day. Well, the president keep telling everybody to vote twice.
The president told people to vote twice. He told North Carolina to come out always encouraging violence. Always encouraging violence. He's just flat out racist now. He's just putting pictures. He's just putting racist videos. Look at these thugs on the computer. Like he is Archie Bunker, but without the charm.
Ain't got no charm. No.
I mean, we elected Archie Bunker. We elected a letter to the editor. But even worse, because he is also a symbol for just the worst of America. Just just greed.
Greed.
Having everything handed to you. Never done
Privilege.
anything.
Never work a day in his damn life.
Yeah.
Treat everybody you know like a dirt ball.
And on top of that, he's a letter to the editor. So things are going great. He's Deucey's probably going to jail because Trump seems to have thrown him under the bus.
Oh, yeah. He said, do you think? I don't know anything about it. First and foremost, that's what he always says. Somebody get in trouble. Don't ask me. I don't know about that. I think he's a nice guy. That's what I heard. Would you be willing to? Should he be fired or looked at? Oh, yeah, if he did it, yeah, fire him. So that's, he, Lucy Deucey sitting somewhere, realizing what a dumbass he is himself, that is, excuse my language.
I wonder what's going to happen with this Woodward stuff if he's going to throw any of these people under the bus. I mean, they're all gunning for each other. You can tell they're all starting to blame each other.
That's what here's a story that I heard today. Like right now in the White House, supposedly they say there's a lot of finger pointing going on about this Bob Woodward book. Everybody's pointing fingers over Bob Woodward. Well, maybe back in damn January, if you'd pointed some damn fingers about America's dying, but now you're gonna do it over a damn book. Well, you go point your finger, do it at the right time. I got a finger or two for all of them. Excuse my language. I just don't even like saying that. Pointing fingers over a book. Who did this Bob Woodward book? Oh, yeah, I hear 200,000 Americans dead. Okay, yeah.
Jared Kushner said the most dangerous people around the president are overconfident idiots. And he wasn't talking about himself.
Nope.
He wasn't talking about himself. Oh, Jackie. Things are not, but they're going to get a vaccine out pretty soon, right?
Well,
He's really, is he working on that himself?
Yeah, I think so. For a very special date, all that's coming out.
I got worried because you probably heard me complain about this, Jackie. I know there's a lot going on that's bad in the country right now, but Taco Bell getting rid of the Mexican pizza.
Why?
And Taco Bell's going to get rid of the Mexican pizza. They've been removing a lot of. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. Here's what I'm worried about. On the one hand, it does have Mexican in the name of it, so it does seem like something he would try to get rid of.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we've seen the kind of Mexican food that he likes to eat, and so Taco Bell is right up his alley.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing about him that I can't get mad at him about is how much he loves fast food. I want to, especially when he does it just to make liberals mad. Like when he has a big buffet, like he had that buffet with all the fast food, and then everybody got mad. So now that's like the only thing you can eat at the White House, I think, is fast food. Everybody's cholesterol is through the roof.
Well, he's moved a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, and a Pizza Hut in there, hasn't he? Didn't she do that in the garden in the back?
Mm-hmm. They just put in a food court. They got a Sbarro.
He got a little drive-through for him to go with the golf cart through.
Mm-hmm. There's that one weird restaurant that only Stephen Miller eats at. You know, when you go to the mall, there's that one. What's that place? I've never seen anybody eat there. And that's where Stephen Miller goes. I don't know if it's because it's the most racist. I don't know what the point of that.
I always got to check his food to see if everybody spit in it.
And he's like, okay, good. Somebody spit in it. I could eat it.
Yeah.
Mmm. human saliva. So my fear about the Taco Bell is that there's clearing space on the Taco Bell menu so that they can put the vaccine on there. That he's going to rush it out, and it's only going to be available at Taco Bell. And I don't even know if that's a bad thing. Like, I don't care who was president. If Biden was president, Bernie was president, putting the vaccine at Taco Bell, probably a good idea. I'd like for it to be tested first.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Not just come out like, October 27th. Can I get you still got Mexican pizza? No, you don't have Mexican pizza. Can I get the vaccine? You want regular vaccine or Baja Blast? Let me get Baja Blast. You want
I want some fire sauce with my vaccine.
Do you want, is that regular shot vaccine or the freeze? Just the regular. I need some fire sauce and a Mexican pizza, please. We're out of Mexican pizza. Did you see the fake Obama, Jackie?
The what?
Remember Obama? The fake Obama?
The fake one.
Trump did a thing with a fake Obama years ago for the convention.
No.
And when people were first talking, he wanted to fire Obama. People were first talking about him like, did he just hire a film crew to film like a Obama impersonator and have him fight? But no, it was for a thing. It wasn't good.
Who was the actor? I hope he got paid real good, whoever the actor was that had to play Obama. Probably still hadn't gotten paid for it, I bet.
I'm sure that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, the whistleblower, Jackie. I know that. Listen, okay, we've touched on a lot of things here, and maybe just quickly, just to review, so that people know exactly where we're at. We barely talked about the Eugene Carroll case where Barr is coming in. Is that just for money? Is that just?
It may be. They want to go away, I think, because the judge keeps moving ahead. They want to get some DNA. And it's either because of money, because he's tired of paying lawyers. Why don't you do it? And the taxpayers will pay it.
And he doesn't have any money.
He don't have no money. His campaign's running out of money. They don't know where all the money went. Well, we get put a bunch of damn crooks together.
This is Trump, the money guy. A lot of people like him because of the money part.
Could have made a fortune on those MAGA masks. Could have made a fortune. He wouldn't be hurting for money at all.
This is how I know that Bill Bob Barr is. Because you always wonder, like, why is he doing this? Like, because the theory going in was like, oh, he's smart. He's been around, but his thing is he just believes that the president has all this power. The president should not have to be bothered with all this bullshit. He's just got so much more power than we've ever given him.
No matter how much of it he causes, you cannot bother him with it.
But I don't believe that's true, because I think that if you were just interested in your theory about the complete power of the presidency, like, this would change your mind on it. Like, if that was it, if it was just a purely like smart person, I believe in the ultimate power of the presidency. Oh, good. Can you cover up my involvement with Russia, gas protesters, so I can go hold a Bible weird, and then I raped this woman? Can you handle that? I no longer believe in the ultimate power of the presidency. Like, if he was an ounce of decency, he doesn't have an ounce.
None. You would think, look, I got you out of that damn Russia investigation. I ain't going to clean up after all your rapes and harassment, whatever hell else he's done.
But he's happy to do it.
Yeah.
He's what Michael Cohen was, except Michael Cohen had the decency, or got caught.
Yeah.
Be honest. But, I mean, he's just Michael Cohen now.
If our greatest fears don't come true, him winning again, basically. And if somebody else gets in there, Bill Barr be asked. I mean, that's what makes me wonder how much he's going to help Trump get this election, no matter what. Because I tell you what, if they get beaten, he ain't people going to be looking into Barr. They'll be looking in. They already are here and there. But I mean, if he ain't sitting in the big seat, he may be in trouble. That's what I think. I think he's gone too far.
I mean, he can't just be. There's nobody left to stop any of this. I mean,
No,
if he's just his
helping him out
mob lawyer, if he's just going to do if he's going to come to Trump's, if it's got nothing to do with the presidency now he's just doing everything Trump wants him to do. And why would they not cheat? Why would they not do all this stuff, folks? We don't want to discourage you. We want to buoy your spirits. We want you to be up there, taking to the streets in a good a good way. It's all good.
No matter what we think, it could also be that they completely demolish him. They come out, everybody vote for Biden. He flips Texas. That is also possible. I just don't, if I had to pick between the two, the way things are going.
They did have the DHS also had whistleblower come out, said they said, hey, don't talk about the Nazis or the Russians. Those are the two biggest. You mean the two biggest threats? Yeah, don't talk about those. We need you not to talk about those.
Downplay. That's the word. That's the word. It's administration.
People to panic.
Panic.
We do want you to panic because we're going to have those white people who pointed guns at black people at the convention, and they're going to tell you to panic. So a lot of people are telling you to panic, but I'm telling you not to panic about the coronavirus. It's just three things not to panic about.
Yeah, he's
coronavirus, Nazis, and Russians.
People are already scared to death. Black Lives Matter. Setting everything on fire, people out in the street, people are already scared. Let's not just, hammer them with this virus and the Nazis and the Russians. That's just, insult to injury.
Let me take three things off your list to worry about: Nazis, Russians, coronavirus. Nazis, listen, as your president, I have seen. Should I tell them that I'm friends with the Nazis are my friends, that they're working? Should I not? I won't. I will later. Someday I'm going to slip it into an interview. I won't do it right now. The Russians, actually, I can tell them that I'm friends with them. I'm just doing whatever Putin wants, right? I mean, he poisoned that guy, and I can't say that it's bad. I can't say that poisoning is bad because Putin would get mad at me. So I'm just gonna tell him that. Okay, I'm not going to tell him right now, but I'm going to. If they ask me, I'm going to wink. I'll give them a wink. And then coronavirus. Can I tell them how much I love coronavirus? That I love it when people get sick. Can I tell them that? Well, I don't understand why I can't tell them that I love infecting people. I love old people. I love old people dying. I love it. This is the president talking. I don't love it. I like Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I like old people dying, and I like. Did I say Kentucky Fried Chicken? Oh yeah. Those two things.
Putin and Nazis. I like him too. Don't leave him off the list.
Those four things.
All the stuff that I like. Don't tell them about that stuff because that'll just scare them. One thing at a time. One right now. Antifa. That's it. That's all they can handle. Antifa. Black Lives Matter. You think people are scared to death? Yes, it is. You go put the virus and Nazis and Russia on top of it. What kind of man do you think I am?
When I get elected again, however that happens, I'm going to come out. I'm just going to tell them everything. But until then, I'm just going to drop hints.
For now.
Give interviews, ill-advised, on tape. And go on Fox News and have them scramble to help me out. But to know they won't be able to do it. I like it when he goes on Fox and Friends because they're so stupid. They're as stupid as he is. And them trying to help hthem out.
That's my favorite thing, yeah.
It's funnier, honestly. It's not funny. None of this is funny.
No.
Including this podcast.
No.
But none, like them trying to help him out, like, you didn't mean to call
Laura Ingraham fast with it. Laura Ingraham right to the point.
Yeah,
Well, you're not comparing it to that. the fox and friends, they got to search for it. And they look at each other, and then she looks at them. She doesn't know what. They all looking at each other, figuring out how to make it be quiet.
No, it's listen, they are animals. They're all animals. I don't think you mean to say that they're all animals. And who are we even talking about? All of them. You know who we're talking about. So you were nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. It's not going to make the animals happy. Animals can care less. I don't even know who I'm saying he's talking about. I mean, you could just go with the most racist answer. He could be talking about animals.
Yep.
It doesn't really matter. He's still going to win. He's not going to win. Let's just take it all back, Jackie. I don't want to go out and leave people.
Get out there and vote your butts off. Get everybody to go. Don't vote twice. Vote once. If you can mail it. If you can vote early, go vote early. And we're going to need that big time, yeah.
Even if you don't think voting is important or think Biden is as bad as Trump, no, you know what? Fuck you. There's nothing. Like, what difference does it make? Like, you're not going to listen to me. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're Susan Sarandon right now, like, he just said Tom Cotton, Supreme Court. Like, that's not Biden. Like, you can't. There's a difference between, like, destroying us and, like, keeping us on the verge. Like, a worst case scenario, keeping us on the verge of being destroyed so that we can, like, whatever we need to fight Biden. Oh, we had a song about fighting Joe Biden.
Yeah, fighting Joe Biden. No, back in the days, remember?
Should we repurpose that for people who don't want to vote? Because
don't want to listen to that.
No, they wouldn't. No, none of them would. Did we tie it all together in that bow so that people know did we? I don't think we won anybody over. I think we just depressed people that were already depressed.
Oh yeah. Well, go vote. That's the best you can do. At least you know you tried.
All right, Jackie, are you ready to go to the big gender reveal party?
What is it? You were trying to tell me. I don't know what it is.
That's where when people are going to have a baby.
I know what that is.
They go out into an extremely flammable area and they set off some explosive devices.
Why?
Well, so you can tell if the baby is supposed to be a boy or a girl.
Well, I don't know what. Is it help a baby to burn stuff? I don't understand. Blow something up?
It does seem like some sort of incantation or some sort of witch's thing that you'd have to go out and just cut into a cake, see what color it is. It's all very mystical. But I think most of these people go to church.